2, and go.
Welcome back, babes, to another episode of the Rip the Mic Show with your host that do the most, Sunshine. And you know, our special guest, the one and only, the most gorgeous and fabulous, Rip the Mic Fine Shit co-leading alyx ransom.
Hey, Sunshine.
Hi, Mama. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm so happy to be here.
Man, it's always a beautiful aura when you're in the room.
Well, thank you so much. This is like my first real interview, like
Really?
sit-down interview, yes. So, of course, I got to do it with Sunshine. It only makes sense.
It only makes sense.
Only makes sense. Yes.
So let's get down to the nitty-gritty. You ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
For the fan base and your audience,
Okay.
where is alyx ransom originally from?
Well, I am from Stone Mountain. I grew up in Stone Mountain. Graduated from Stevenson High School. I was a dazzling diamond. Shout out to all the dazzling diamonds.
Shout out to y'all, beautiful ladies.
Yes, but I was born in Columbus, Georgia. I was born on Fort Benning. My grandparents was in the military, so you know.
I know that's right.
Yeah, to get that army hospital real quick. But yeah, after that, me and my mom moved like a few times. I lived in Alaska when I was like 3 with my grandparents being in the military.
Wow.
Then we moved to a little city called Palmetto, Georgia,
Okay.
which is like south of Atlanta. And then we moved from Palmetto to Stone Mountain, and I've been in Stone Mountain since I was like 6, 7 years old. Yeah, so I went to elementary, middle school, and high school in Stone Mountain, and then in Atlanta for a little while. And I'm just a Georgia girl all the way through and through.
I know that's right.
Yes.
A beautiful fine shit. You know what I'm saying? So what was the upbringing like in your household? Were you the only child, siblings, one parent?
Yes, well, I grew up with just me and my mom. Me and my mom are literally like besties. We twins. That's like my girl. I feel like my mom was definitely a mom, but my mom always told me like, I'll give you enough rope to hang yourself. It sounds, a little bad, but she just always gave me the freedom to be myself, to do what I want to do, and then she would always come to my rescue and just make sure that I'm straight, but also make sure that I'm learning the lessons that I need to learn.
I love that, because it ain't much lessons, because you out here doing the damn thing.
Yeah, I've been through a lot, but I feel like everything in life prepares you. My mom always tells me like nothing happens to you, everything happens for you. So even when it feels like it's like bad or weird or something like that, as long as you stay positive like in your mind, and as long as you keep pushing, then you're good. But yeah, I grew up an only child, so I'm very spoiled. I'm very used to getting my way.
But you deserve it though.
Princess treatment always. But yeah, that's how I grew up. Very close with my family too, and with my grandparents. Like I said, they was in the military. My granddad retired the year that I was born when he found out my mom was having me. So I just have a really, really close knit relationship with my family. My mom just got remarried, so now I got my stepdad.
Okay,
so I feel like
congratulations.
shout out to the Williams. But yeah, I feel like I had a pretty cool childhood.
I know that's right.
Growing up in Atlanta though, you gonna be bad.
What you mean by that?
We was outside. Like me and my cousin Kaya, we was outside walking to the store, going to like the teen parties. Like I was probably like 12, 13 when I started like going out like to parties. Yeah, we definitely was having kickbacks, like just all types of stuff. Like we Stone Mountain, they call it, where I'm from, they call it like Little Bel Air. It's a lot of like little mini mansions and all of that. So we come from like, I feel like true middle class, like affluence, like everybody's parents was working and, getting money. But when your parents are working, especially when you're in a single parent household, which a lot of people around me grew up in single parent households, your parents are working, they get to the money. So what are the kids doing while the parents is working? We get out of school at like 2, 3 o'clock. The parents not getting home till 7, 8. We was outside. We're literally outside. So yeah, that's just growing up on the east side, it's like that.
So I know with you everything is always lit, right?
Yeah.
So like, what motivated the music for you? Like, what got you started?
I started doing music at a very young age. I was in kindergarten, and they basically were doing like auditions for a chorus, and they just went around the classroom. We had to sing like Mary Had a Little Lamb, and then the chorus teacher just walked by everybody, and whoever she felt like could sing, she put you in chorus.
Obviously, she picked Alyx.
Yeah, so I've been doing stuff like that since I was in kindergarten, and then my birthday fall late technically, so or early. I guess it depends, but I graduated from high school a year early because my mom put me in school a year early, so I wouldn't be so behind because my birthday's in September. So usually it's like behind the deadline. So I was 4 years old when I started like singing. From there, I just was doing like all state choir. I was also in the orchestra, so I know how to play the viola, which
I know that.
a lot of people do not know that, but yes, I know how to play the viola. I know how to read music, and I just was doing that. And then I got in my first girl group when I was in high school at Stevenson. Yeah, so that was called American Socialites. It was put together by Ian Burke. He had like a hand in putting together TLC.
Shout out to you.
Yeah, shout out to Ian London, and Draylon. They're a big part of my beginning artist development when I was in high school. I was young doing that, and I learned a lot. And then after that, I think like maybe the year after I graduated from high school is when I got into Levi Johnson, which was put together by Jamaica Crafts, who was an amazing choreographer, artist developer. She's now like a creative director. She literally does everything, and she is the reason why like what you see and what you get when I'm on stage, how I dress, how I walk, how I talk. Jamaica I don't want to say she created it, but she created it. She's the type of person where she looked at me and she was like, you need to lean more into this part of your personality, and you know, you have like she'll look at you like, okay, well, you have a nice stomach, so you need to show your stomach off, you need to show your legs off, like you just need to do that. So Jamaica and Dre and Kobe, who are my group mates, and now they're just my best friends, my sisters, but at the time when I met them, they're my group mates. That really helped me to come into my womanhood. You know, when you're at that age, you like 19, 20, 21, you know, like, yeah, I'm a bad bitch, but you really don't know how to present it. You don't know how to like really shape it and mold it. So outside of my mom, I just had a lot of women who like poured into me, and like I said, Dre and Kobe, they're still like my sisters. So anytime that, you know, I'm slipping or I'm not doing what I need to do, they're always there to remind me like, girl, just remember who you are. Like, you just gotta lock in. Yeah. So then outside of that, my mom really supported me. I started recording music when I was 10 years old. That's the first time I ever recorded, and I feel like that's really like my first love. Like, I love recording music. I love being in the studio. I love writing. And then that's how I started rapping. I was going to camps. I went to QC for a camp for the City Girls. We probably did like 10, 15 records for the City Girls. They ended up not picking any of the records. And then the person who I was writing with, his name is Lex on the board, and then Tasha Couture, she's the producer. They were just like, you need to like, you should rap. Like, this fits your personality. Mind you, I was singing all the way up until 2021 maybe. 2020, like, so yeah, I was singing my whole life in girl groups, like real life, like that.
Yeah, because when I met you in 2024?
Yeah.
Boy, when I seen it, I was like, oh, who is she?
Yes, and that's when I was still like, I feel like I was baby rapper, like very much so baby rapper. Yeah.
I felt like you had that completely it factor and been doing it for years.
No, I had just really started rapping and really just getting confident with rapping. When I first started rapping, like I said, I was writing for other people. So it wasn't necessarily about like me rapping. I really wasn't going to put any of that music out. But then I ended up connecting with a young lady, named Adrian. And Adrian actually gave me my first sync placement.
I know that's right.
Yeah, and so when my music started getting syncs, I'm getting checks and all that type of stuff for actually rapping. That's when I said, okay, I'll start putting this music out. But before then, I was just singing, and I was still in Levi Johnson at the time, so that was my focus, like just trying to figure out what we was gonna do as a group and how it was gonna work, and just trying to like put music out, like just stay focused on that situation, because being in a girl group, whatever you do is a reflection of the other 2 people or the other 3 people or other 5 people, however many people are in the group. So this past like 2 years at this point, from 2024 to now, has been like the first time in my life where I was actually like 100% by myself as an artist, working as an artist, because my whole experience outside of when I was seeing recording, I've been in girl groups, which is a blessing. I've learned a lot.
So with you saying up until last year and this year, you're independent. That leads into my next question.
Okay.
So you are an independent artist. You're no longer attached to anybody else. Because weren't you with Clay James?
Yes, I was. I was a part of Players Club music group, but that is no longer, my situation. I definitely wish them all the best. But I'm 100% independent. So yeah, I don't have a manager. I don't have a label. A lot of people, they see how I'm moving. I know a lot of times, like when artists disconnect from whoever was helping them initially, they kind of like slow down, but I have turned it up a notch.
Yeah, no,
so yeah,
facts.
people have asked me, they were like, I thought you was having management, I thought you was with PCMG, but no, that's no longer my situation. So everything you see since the end of 2025 up until now and from beyond, it's just being me by myself, just working my relationships. Being from Atlanta has helped me a lot because I know a lot of people, and when you reach out to people, you tell people like, look, I really don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I need help. Like I need, you start using your resources. People really will fuck with you, and that's one thing I was kind of sleep on because, like I said, even from being in girl groups to being in my last situation, I always have, had like my hand held, and so now having that 100% independence, it really has showed me like, yeah, girl, like you could do this shit
all by yourself.
All by yourself.
Bad.
Yeah.
By yourself.
Yeah.
I ain't trying to be messy, but I do have to ask. I did see a video on your IG with a car and a bat.
It wasn't a bat, it was a hammer.
A hammer? Alex! You were the right shit. What happened?
That was 2022. I'm a crash out. I would say a former crash out.
Okay.
Therapy and ashwagandha helps.
No fact.
Like in real life.
Ashwagandha for sure.
For sure. Like now, like, oh my God, I got my cortisol levels back. I need to help with my serotonins and shit. No, but I'm definitely a former crash out. I think now just being more mature, being grown. Right. Once you hit 30 as a woman, stuff just starts to click. And you're just kind of like...
Now you said your age, you look damn good, girl.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay, but I'm proud of being grown. I will say that. In the industry that we're in, I think that it does come with like a lot of stigma. People feel like, oh, you want to get married and have a baby, or whatever the case may be.
Don't push that on her.
Yeah, please don't push that on me because I'm going to be 55. I'm going to be pregnant and all this. I'm going to be one of them old ladies talking about, I'm 52 with a baby. Or surrogacy, yes, because Kim K. me. Give me the check. Give me the other girl that's going to have the baby. I'll have 10 kids and somebody else gonna push him out, child.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm trying to keep my abs intact.
Yeah.
The little bit I still got because I've been getting thick.
Girl, you haven't getting thick. You've been
eating.
Happy. Yeah.
I've been happy. I really have. I've been very happy these past like 2-3 months, just coming fully into my independence and just relying on myself and knowing that I could do, like, prove to myself, like, girl, you literally could conquer the world. Yeah. It really does make me feel fulfilled.
Because the Alyx I know is very, very humble, very, very genuine. So when you cross that line, 9 out of 10 times, no, excuse me, 100 out of 10 times, you did something in that factor to play in that part.
Yeah.
So for you to speak on it, that's growth. That's huge. And then you know,
gotta do.
And you're such a lady about it.
Well, thank you.
You're very welcome.
I've grown a lot because you.
Don't get me wrong, because there's a lot of naysayers out there that got a lot to say. But
yes.
The Alyx I know is such a beautiful woman.
And so, I mean, honestly, it's kind of like Beyonce. People gonna talk about Beyonce. People gonna try to shit on Beyonce. They're gonna say she not this, she that, all that stuff. But unless you really know me and you talk to me and you have like a real conversation with me, you're not gonna know because I've been trained to present myself a certain way and to be a certain way and to really never let people see me sweat. So shout out to all the artist development that I've had.
Shout out to y'all.
Yes, it's a little different because most artists that you come across, they don't have the level of artist development that I have. And that's not trying to toot my own horn. It's just a lost art. So I'm very appreciative of people like Ian in Jamaica and London and Dresden for really just pouring into me and teaching me how to go about doing the things as an artist and being polished, but also being authentic. I feel like I'm right in that middle line.
I mean, since I met you, you've always been authentic to me.
Yes,
so
thank you.
it was unfortunate to hear about that because I was gone.
Yeah.
But I'm here and I'm back. And
My girl back.
You here with a vengeance, girl. I see you killing them mics, girl. Especially that cipher.
Oh my gosh, I was so nervous.
Girl, you killed it.
I was so nervous. You remember you was like, you gonna do it? I was like, oh no.
I was like, come on, you got this. You're like, okay, give me a second.
Yeah, let me go put myself together. It was fun though, and I really do enjoy doing things like that. Doing things that I thought that I couldn't do, and doing things that other people think that I can't do. Like a lot of people, they see me and they're just like, oh yeah, she cute. You should be a model. Oh, you used to sing. You should go back to singing. Then they see me perform and they hear my music, and then they're like, oh damn, okay.
So much energy. I love it.
Yes, I just can't help how I present myself. Your girl gonna get dressed every time.
Every time.
Every time.
Every time. You don't catch her slipping.
No, you're not. You never will. Ella.
That's why she with my fine shit.
Real fine shit.
Mm-hmm. So let's talk about the things that you have going on for 2026.
Oh.
That you're excited about.
I'm super excited about 2026 just because I can literally do whatever the fuck I want. And there's nobody telling me, oh, maybe you shouldn't do this, maybe you shouldn't do that, maybe you should do this or should do that. It literally is all me. I have over 100 songs on my hard drive that I recorded with Sauce Lord Rich and JJR. They're two of the best producers that I've ever worked with, just sonically, and they're my bros. Like, they get me. They understand, like, when I say something, when I'm going through something, and they have fought for me. Like, they have spoken up for me when I'm not in the room. And I feel like that helps our bond as well. So, you know, I'm just really excited to start putting out that music. Like I was telling you before we started recording, I just been very focused on getting my business together. A lot of people don't understand being an artist. It is not glitz and glamour. It's paperwork. It's applying for things, is getting your LLC, is copywriting your music, it's like all of those things.
Lawyers, everything.
Yeah, you gotta have lawyers, you gotta have an entertainment lawyer, and then you also too, you might want to have a business manager. So, you know, I met a wonderful businesswoman named Tammy.
Okay.
I met her through Adrian.
Shout out to you, Adrian.
Yes, Tammy. And Tammy owns a company called the Mezzo Agency, and so they do a lot of like admin for pubs. So of course, before I started rapping, I was writing, so I got money out there that I'm trying to collect, I'm trying to grab. And Tammy has really just been one of those women outside of my mom who's just been like a blueprint to me of like what you can be. Like if you stay focused and you do what you need to do and you get your shit together while you have time to get your shit together, you'll really be able to like look back and say like, damn, I did all of these things, wonderful things. And Tammy started off as a writer. She sings and she's did some crazy stuff. I can't even go through. She one of them like Jamaica. Like if I started talking about, we'll be up for 5 years telling about all the things that they've done. But yeah, so she just really been helping me like just get it together. And so I love that because now I'm kind of transitioning from looking at myself as just an artist and as like a businesswoman. Like I'm a businesswoman. Music is just one of my businesses. I'm an entrepreneur. I also do lashes. I'm a cosmetologist. That's how I done survived all these years being an artist, because you have to make money.
For real.
And being an artist, when you first start, you're going to be spending more money than you making.
Facts.
Until you get your business together. And you start getting them sync checks. You start, you know, writing for other people and stuff like that. So I just feel blessed to be in a situation like that. Outside of that, I got music that I recorded this year that is just super, super hard.
And I'm so excited to hear all of it.
All the new stuff, you know, when you're transitioning into a new version of yourself as an artist, you're gonna have that itch to make music. And so that's really just what I focus on. Anything that has happened to me, anything that I've allowed to happen in my world, I just have made music about it. And as I always say, you know, I do it for the bad bitches and the bad bitches only. So this new music is definitely just gonna be representative of that, leaning away from, you know, relying on other people, relying on me, and just making sure, yes, no drama. I feel like marriage is no more pain in my life, for real. Like,
you that drama for your mama.
Please. Even she don't want it. Let's be clear. Let's be clear. Say that shit to the next hoe. Next. Thank you.
I know that's right. So if there is a piece of advice that you can give yourself, or maybe the younger version of yourself, what would it be?
I feel like I got so much advice to give myself and my younger self, and just the not even just the young women out there, like all the women. I feel like we have to remember to stay true to ourselves. That's like, to me, the biggest thing that I always remember, especially being in this industry. You'll get caught up. You'll get caught up in what people have to say about you, how people feel about you. You'll get caught up in the narratives that are surrounding whatever it is that you're trying to participate in. And I feel like the best advice really is to stay down and stay true. Like, remember who the fuck you are. Don't never forget who you are. Don't never forget why you're doing this. I'm doing this because I've been doing it my whole life. I owe it to myself to continue pouring into my craft, pouring into my creativity. And one day I just realized, like, I'm never gonna stop doing this shit. So I might as well go as hard as I can. I might as well use my resources. I might as well fuck with people that fuck with me and just see where it goes. And then just remember to remember. Like, there'll be a day where I gotta get my Grammy or something like that, and it's like the people who have supported me from like the ground level, they say like boots on the ground, like, or the bootstraps, or the little things and folks be saying, it's like, yeah, like they gonna be backstage like, oh my god, you're so funny. Yeah. Yes, for real. Because, you know, it's one thing, and you pour into me a lot too. That might be one thing people don't know about Sunshine, because Sunshine handle their business. Thank you. Sunshine handle their business, but also too, you're just a very genuine person. Your name really is who you are. Like, you are like Sunshine, but you're gonna make sure that we are doing what we need to do and stand on our P's and Q's. And I feel like that's very important in this industry. So I guess the advice is stay down, stay true, fuck with who fuck with you, and just, you know, make sure that you dotting them I's and crossing them T's. You gotta handle that business. You gotta handle that business, and don't let no nigga slow you down. Don't let no nigga knock you off. Cause these niggas, the D in distraction. He's standing with dick, and the D and D be standing for distraction. So that's the other thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't saying you can't do what you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? But you better make sure you stay focused on.
No, facts. And for me, I appreciate the homage for real, because it's like, I'm an island girl, and a lot of people don't, I guess, forget that, but it's $0 to be kind. Like, I can't stress it enough. And I'm a type of person, the love that I get, I reciprocate it back. It's been nothing but so amazing towards me. So, I mean, it just makes it easier to open up my platform and the doors for you if I can. You know what I'm saying? Because you deserve it. Look at you. You are fine shit.
And you know, always. I do not play. Sometimes I'm like, girl, I'm like, okay.
And with my fine shit, we are definitely going to Guam.
Oh, yes.
So
I'm ready for that.
You know what I'm saying?
I want me some food. What y'all be eating in Guam?
All kinds of deliciousness.
Some rice.
And it ain't gonna get you sick.
Okay. It's actually probably gonna be pouring into us. I need that Guam glow, okay?
Yeah, it's gonna be a big deal for me though. I'm excited. My family is really big, and with my mom being the matriarch where we're from, it's gonna be such a fun experience.
I'm excited.
I'm forward to it. We deserve it. We owe it to ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Yes.
I'll be out there with my little bikini.
We're gonna be at the waterfalls and everything. Yeah.
That sounds so peaceful. I need some of that right now. I need some tranquility.
You know what I'm saying?
Because Atlanta be hustling and bustling.
Oh my God, it's scamming.
Finesse, it's the city of finesse. It does not stop. It doesn't stop.
Oh my God.
At all.
It was always and always will be a pleasure having you here.
Yes, I love it.
I love it. I love it here too.
You know, I feel like this like my third, fourth time coming up here.
It's your home for real, because we welcome you all the time.
Yes, and when I start putting out this music, Rip the Mic getting all the exclusive.
You know what I'm saying?
You know, I love the other platforms, but it's something about when I come to Rip the Mic. It's something about it. It's just it's the clarity,
authenticity,
and the look, like I'm looking back there because it's just like it's such a vibe.
And we definitely support you.
Yes,
1000%.
I already know, and the people know too. They be going to my page, they see my pen post, they be like, oh yeah, that shit coming up. I be like, yeah, Rip the Mic. So I always tell all artists, make sure you tap in, because Rip the Mic really is a platform that you want to come to and be a part of. And you know, I could say we got a lot of good things
really
going
do.
on for artists and for the up and coming artists in Atlanta, you know. So don't be scared to reach out to Sunshine to get your interview, to do your mic drop. We got another live mic drop soon, right?
Cypher this
Saturday.
And
And
the 27th, we have another live show.
yeah, so I feel like come to everything. Like get your feet wet and just pop out.
I might push you in.
Yeah. Don't drown.
Man, Alex, it's always a pleasure. I love having you here. Definitely look forward to you coming back because
Of course.
you ain't done seeing Alex Ransom.
No, you're not.
You're not even close.
You never will be.
You just got started.
Yes.
Well, you heard it here first on the Rip the Mic Show with your girl Sunshine and our sexy lady, Alex Ransom.
Mwah.
Always a